Yummy, Dad. So what's up, guys? We are back with another video. Before we get started, go down there, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and like this video. So this kid will talk on video.
Oh, he talks all the time, don't you, Kobe?
No.
No? You pretty quiet guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
it's the opposite off camera.
So what's the game plan today? We're gonna try something we've never done before at the creek, right?
We're doing a crawfish boil, maybe.
Maybe. We're gonna try. We brought all kinds of traps down here. Let me tell you what our game plan is. So Houston, Jacoby, and I have been coming to this creek and catching. Years ago we did those videos and called them creek monsters because they were big old giant crawdads. The problem was we never really catch enough crawdads to do an actual crawfish boil. We've got a ton of crawdads in this creek, but typically they only get about 1 inch to 2 inches long. We'll get a few that are in that big eating size range. It's hard to do a crawfish boil with like 3 crawdads, so we've never done it. However, this year Houston and I have been down here a few times, seen quite a few crawdads, but today we all came down just kind of playing. We're just hanging out and flipped over a few rocks and noticed we had some really big crawdads. So we decided, we went back to the house, got a whole assortment of traps. We're gonna put, I've got some old ham steaks that I found in the freezer, and we're gonna put in these traps, throw them out overnight. We may come down here tonight in the dark and see if we can catch any crawdads. It's hot out here, look at Bella. And we may flip over a few rocks, try to catch some crawdads. If we can get, I say 20 maybe, we'll do us a crawfish boil tomorrow. Here, stick that in that little bait basket in there.
Smoked ham. Just smells good.
Don't be eating all of our bait now.
Okay, I'll try.
All right, let's go ahead and throw our traps out. We're gonna put them in pretty shallow water because this little area right here is just loaded with crawdads. We don't want it in the current, Houston. We want it kind of in the still, fairly shallow water. We're not trying to catch bluegill. You didn't listen. This has got current right here. This water's flowing. We want it over there where the water's more still. Like over there by that big rock would be a good spot. It's just got, even if part of it's out of the water, that's fine.
Right here?
Yep, that'll work. That ought to work, Bella.
Catfish. There's something. Yep, catfish. In it. Here. Is there a little one?
He's not tiny, but he's not big enough to eat, probably. Nope.
Catfish right here.
Here, hold that for me.
No.
What do you got?
A big one right here. But I don't want to lose him.
Where's he at? I can't see him.
Right there.
Oh, he's headed backwards. We're headed that way. Got deeper.
I caught a crawdad.
Where'd he go?
Right here. See him right there?
Yeah, he's right next to your trap. You give him a minute, he'll probably be in your trap. Oh, there he went. You got him. Oh. Got him. I 10 pinchers.
Is he big enough?
Oh yeah, we'll make it work. He's big enough. Put him in the bucket.
Okay. Your eyes peeled.
All right, let's go see if we got any.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, there sure is.
Those are good sunsets. They're everywhere.
Yep, they come out at night for sure.
What if there's one under this rock?
Well, let's pick your trap up and see if you got any crawdads in it.
Oh, I got a catfish. Oh, yeah.
You got a
Three
little
catfish.
huh?
Yep.
Well, we still got bait. So we're going to leave that out. There's no crawdads in it yet. But there's a bunch in the water in there.
Yeah.
Any crawdads in that one yet?
Nope.
All just fish right now, huh? A little catfish, some bluegill. All right, we'll leave them out all night and see. I got 2 more to check.
Over there. Big one right here.
What are you after? Oh, you dropped my flashlight in the water. Twice.
The big one right there.
Oh, yeah, I see him. You see him because of the moss right now. Hey, there he is. I bet you he's out looking for the same thing we are.
I bet so too. Some suckers right here. Are they big enough?
This one is.
Cool!
Got one.
Big enough?
Yeah. Pick that one up and see. Pick it all the way up. Nothing?
Nothing.
Here. We're going to move it.
Over there?
Yeah.
Why are you going to leave him in there? He's going to get out.
He ain't that big. He ain't huge or anything. So. Alright, we're going to move this one into this nasty mucky water here. Doesn't look like it's that dirty, but when you step off in it, you sink up in the leaves. Oh, there went a big crawdad. I saw him go across the water. Swimming. Bring your bright flashlight over here.
Oh, huge snake skin right here.
Yep. There's a big crawdad somewhere. I see lots of tadpoles. I don't know where he went, but he's in here somewhere. Look at these tadpoles. There's a little crawdad.
Oh, look at this frog. There's legs.
There's a ton of little bitty guys like that. Oh, look at that. They're everywhere.
Oh,
See him?
Yeah.
Here, hold the light. Oh, got him.
Yes, let's go.
Got him. Got him. Try not to get pinched. That's an eater for sure.
Yeah.
I don't have a bucket though, so here, put him in your pocket.
No.
What?
He will get out. I mean,
You got him?
Yep. Got him.
Let me see.
Big guy. Caught a bluegill with a grenade.
Yeah, Houston got a big one. I got 2 more here. Kobe, your net's trying to get away from me.
I got it.
Okay, I'm going to put these in a bucket.
It's a big guy, Dad.
Sure is.
Hey, I bet you if we can get some, like 4 or 5 overnight, I bet we can have ourselves a boil.
It's going to take more than 4 or 5.
Yeah, true. This is some nice sized ones, though.
Yeah, those are pretty big for our creek, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
We got one more trap we can go down here and check, though.
Yeah.
See if we can find any more snakes.
Mm-hmm.
You going with us, Cobra, or are you staying up here?
Going with?
Just some minnows.
Yep.
Tiny little minnow, like some little...
Some bluegill.
Yeah. Just tuck it back up by the bank. Alright. It's only been dark for like an hour, so crawdads are just now really coming out to eat, probably.
Yeah.
So we'll come back and check in the morning. Yep. Another snake.
It's a different kind of snake.
And I really wish I was more familiar with all of our different water snakes. Need to get old Cole and Jay to come out here and visit us and teach us about our different water snakes. Because not all of them are cottonmouth. Not all of them are going to bite you. Well, they may bite, but not all of them are poisonous. What is that, Gemma? Huh?
I just got a minnow in between my toes. Because they're falling asleep right here on the side.
You smell that? You smell it?
Yeah. No.
Something burning my nose. Well, just in the time since we checked our trap, one of our little snake friends decided to go in. He's got a fish in his mouth, Houston.
He does?
Yeah.
Dang.
He caught a bluegill in our trap.
Oh, yeah.
Now he's trying to find his way out. But you can see that's why I leave those sticking out of the water just a little bit like that, so we don't kill all the snakes. He went in there, caught a fish, you know, and he's got to hold his breath if that was underwater completely. So now he can at least work to find his way out. All right, we're out bright and early this morning. Oh, the water feels warm when you're out early in the morning. We're hoping that the snakes left us a few. I don't know. Between the crawfish that we caught yesterday flipping rocks over and the ones we caught last night, we caught several last night. I think we're up to about 2 dozen, which is not obviously enough for a full meal of crawfish, but hopefully we got some in the traps this morning. And if not, we'll probably come out and catch a few more by hand. But I think what we're going to do is a micro crawfish boil. We're not going to be like super, fancy. We're not from Louisiana. We're not Cajuns. When I say micro, you'll see what I'm talking about. All right, trap number 2. See if we got a snake in here. No snakes. Lots of little bluegill. No crawdads in that one. Our ham's all gone though.
Nothing?
I'm pretty sure you boys are still asleep this morning. Not a thing. Bear, I think our best luck is just trying to catch enough crawdads by hand. You know what, buddy? You think you can catch one for me? What's in it? Oh, there's a couple in there.
Yeah. Crawdads?
Yeah. They're not giants, but there's definitely a couple crawdads in there.
Like 2.
Well, it's time to boil up some crawfish. And when I said we were we're not Cajuns. We're not doing this like a big Cajun boil. We're doing a micro crawfish boil at the creek. So let me show you the setup. Let me show you what I mean by micro. So these are by no means super large crawfish, but we've got a couple dozen crawdads, and they're nice and fresh. The good thing about having this nice clean creek is they're always purged. They're not sitting in mud. So we're just going to be boiling them in a small, like a stock pot, steamer pot. I need to add a little bit more water on my little butane burner. I went ahead and bought some shrimp at the grocery store. I tried to get like popcorn shrimp. They didn't have any. That was my only option. So that's not micro, but we're using little smokies, so micro sausages, micro potatoes, and some little small corn on the cob. I got some Zatarain's Cajun crab boil here, so we're gonna get the water boiling and do our little crawfish boil right here on the buggy. Creekside. Well, middle of the creek. Can't even see the flame, but it's sure putting off some heat. Ooh. Well, we've hit a rolling boil for sure. I'm going to go ahead and drop this basket in there. I'm going to go ahead and put my potatoes in, because they're going to take the longest to cook, even though they're tiny potatoes. It's still going to take a little while. And then in a few minutes, we'll add our corn on the cob and our little smokies. But we're gonna let those cook for a minute. Potatoes have been boiling for about 15 minutes. I got our little smokies in there. I'm gonna go ahead and add our corn. Let that boil for a little bit. Everybody has their own way of doing it, but I don't want to put the corn in too soon, because corn can soak up the spice. Doggies. Wish we had about 25 or 30 more of these. Obviously, these are not enough for an entire meal, but that's why we're having a micro crawfish boil. It's a little on the small side, but I think it's about time to dump our crawfish in. What do you think? I'm gonna let Houston do the honors and dump all of our crawfish in. They're not gonna like this, but dump them.
Oh, it's hard to do right there.
Yeah.
The and they're already dead.
Look how fast they turn. They're already turning red.
Yeah.
Let's bring that back to a boil.
It's hard to.
Crawfish are turning red. Go ahead and dump all these shrimp in there. These are already peeled and deveined, so we're just trying to get them cooked. We're just adding them in so we have a little bit more than 20 crawdads. All right, I brought our shrimp and crawfish and everything back up to a rolling boil. Killed my fire. I'm going to let them set for a couple minutes, and then I'm going to pick up the whole pot, and I'm just going to set it down here in the creek water to let it cool off quickly so I can handle it. And then we're gonna have us a little Creekside Cajun feast. A micro Cajun feast.
Yes.
Let that cool our pot off for a minute. That thing is hot. What do you think, Bella? You want to sniff? You want to give it the old sniff test, Earl?
Yummy, Dad.
Creekside crawfish boil. That right there is a video I've wanted to do with you guys for years.
Ever since I was a baby.
Since we started catching those creek monsters down here in the traps like, what, 4 years ago?
Yeah.
We're gonna have to let them cool off though, man. Them boogers are hot. Daggum traffic jam down here at the creek, you know it?
I mean, traffic jam.
So my buddy that cuts and bales the hay for me came in a couple days ago and cut all of our hay, and they just came back today to bale it, and they got here about the time we started doing this, so I couldn't bust loose. But our entire place on the first cutting of hay this year, he just said made 14 bales, I believe.
Dang.
Which is pathetic. That's about half of where we should be. So if we don't get some really good rains in the next few weeks, we're not going to get a second cutting of hay. So we'll cut on the other property, the new place, but we're going to wait. We're going to hold off on that another month or so, and maybe it'll make a little bit more, because that 14 bales is probably going to have to stay here. I'm not going to be able to sell it to Dusty for the bison. But anyways, it's time for some crawfish.
Yeah.
All right, fellas. You guys learned how to eat crawfish the proper way at Jimmy Houston's a couple weeks ago. So I want an official taste test. I want to see you guys bust open a crawfish and tell me how they are.
They're super hot right now.
Yeah, they're a little warm. They've been setting for about 10 minutes, but I mean, they're not tiny, but they're definitely not just mega giants. I want to see you suck the head.
I will.
Kobe will pull the tail and suck the head.
Yeah.
There you go. Toss the head in the creek. Eat your tail.
The blood vein. I mean, poop vein.
All right, give us a taste test since you're not going to suck the head. Did you get into yours, Kobe?
Well, there's a crawfish right there.
What?
In that, under the rock.
Shocker. There's crawfish in the creek where we've been catching them for 2 days. How was it?
Tastes like the creek.
Tastes like the creek. Try one of these.
Oh, these are obviously going to be good.
Oh, I love little smokies. How about the shrimp? Somebody tear into a shrimp. You don't even have to peel it.
Nope. Smokies are so good.
Is it spicy?
Just Smokies? Sort of. Try it. Immediate hit of spice.
Yeah, they don't have a shell on them, so the spice sticks to them a little better.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, my first ever boiled crawfish out of our own creek right here. There's really nothing to suck out of the head of these. There's not a lot of juice to them. You get a little bit of seasoning, but that's about it. Here's our tail.
You only get seasoning?
That's really good. Need about 10 more pounds. Corn on the cob. Oh, mini micro corn on the cob. Not fresh caught shrimp. As fresh as they get at Walmart though.
I'll suck the head.
And a potato. Houston says he's going to suck the head now. That's good stuff.
Ooh, I don't know. It's not bad.
What?
I don't know.
Changed your mind, huh?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. What does it taste like to suck the head?
Tastes like the seasoning. It's about all you're going to get.
I am not doing it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I figured. Don't bother Jacoby, though. I say we pick on this a little bit more, load it up and take it to the house and let Mom and Katie and them have some.
Yeah.
Well, folks, there you have it. That is a huge success. There is nothing better than just getting able to sit out here and spend some time with these two boys, hang out at the creek. We've kind of been off and on for 2 days now. We're actually filming this on Father's Day, and we're going to take this back to the house. We're having a cookout there this evening, and got a lot of family coming over, so we'll let everybody try it.
You need to go watch the newest video by DJ, and it's called Do Your Bass.
Do your best.
Do your best, not do your bass.
Yeah, they did a Father's Day video for me on her channel, so go check that out. It's probably going to get this video out several days after Father's Day, but anyways, happy Father's Day to all you fathers out there. Hope you're doing a good job of supporting your family, supporting your kids, raising them up right. And in my opinion, you can't do any better than bringing a couple kids up on the creek bank and having a catch, clean, and cook right here on the creek.
With some new
is
Crocs.
Awesome. Oh yeah, rocking the new Crocs. Got me some new Crocs for Father's Day. Aren't they nice? Yep. Because we're the family. You know, the family that Crocs together stays together. I don't think that's how it goes. No. Anyways, crawfish at the creek, video I've been wanting to do for years. Finally got to check that off of our list.
So guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And as always, we'll see you on the next video. Do your best.
What? That's Mom's. That's
I know.
Mom's ending.
That's why I did it. And always, guys, do your best.